Good night. I'm Ed Cayenne, the Director of Investigations and Homeland Security. I want to provide the community about an officer-involved incident that we had tonight at approximately 7:45 in the 3100 block of Myrtle Avenue. I'll now turn it over to Chief of Investigations, Alan Parker, to provide you all the updates.
Thanks, Director. So good evening. Like the Director said, we had an officer-involved incident tonight. It all started, there was a stolen vehicle reported in the Brentwood area just after 6 p.m. tonight. The vehicle information was put out to patrol along with the tag information and everything. After a little bit of while passed, it started being picked up on the license plate cameras down around 8th Street. The task force officers responded to the area to see if they could locate the vehicle. One of the officers was able to find the vehicle matching the description and got behind it northbound on Moncrief Road at about 13th Street. He stayed behind it, called in the tag, verified it was a stolen vehicle, did not initiate a pursuit or anything at that time. He was waiting for additional officers to get there. Once a second officer got to him, behind him, they were almost at MLK at that point. For whatever reason, the suspect vehicle began to speed off at that point. I guess maybe seeing the second vehicle, we're not sure. There was a short pursuit. They went westbound on MLK. When they got to Myrtle, the next intersection, they turned right to head north. There was a third officer that was in the area. When the vehicle turned onto Myrtle, it hit that vehicle, the officer's vehicle. It careened off of that officer and into a building at the northwest corner of that intersection. And at that point, multiple people bailed out of the driver's or the passenger side of the vehicle and took off running. 2 people stayed in the vehicle and were detained at the scene by an additional officer. So officers began chasing the people on foot. One was taken into custody after a short pursuit. The second one is where our shooting officer was involved. He was chasing the other suspect, and as he was running, he was yelling, "Get your hands out of your pants, stop reaching in your pants, I'll shoot." And he ended up engaging the suspect. He shot multiple times. The suspect was hit and went down. They got him detained fairly quickly, got him handcuffed, started rendering aid, and then rescue responded and transported him to a local hospital. From what I've heard, he went into surgery. He is in critical condition at this time. We have not identified him, so I can't verify his age or anything like that or his name. He did appear to be a young black teenage male, but I can give you the officer's information. The officer is Jacob T. Cahill. It's Cahill, ID 85528. He's been with us 3.5 years. This is his second officer-involved shooting. It's the 15th officer-involved shooting this year for the agency. The state attorney's still on scene doing their independent investigation. We're going to be out there for quite a while. There's a lot of stuff we're still working through. So with that, we can take a few questions.
Anybody injured when the cars collided and careened?
So one of our officers got a broken nose. I don't know at what point, what crash caused that. There was a couple involved in it, obviously, so he did have a broken nose, from what I've been told.
And anybody in the other car injured at all that was involved?
Not that I'm aware of, because the other 2 were taken in custody at the scene, and then the rest of them ran, so.
And it crashed into the building. Can you describe that building to us? Was it like a home or a storefront?
It looks like a commercial storefront. So it's like a concrete block. So when it hit, it stopped. It didn't go all the way into the business or anything. It stopped right there into the business. It's still there now.
Gotcha, okay. And sorry, go ahead.
And how many people were inside the stolen vehicle? It sounds like 4. Was it 4?
No, there was multiple. So 2 were detained and at least 4 or 5 ran. So there was probably 6, 7 people in the vehicle. That's all part of the investigation.
You said some of this started in Brentwood, right?
Only the stolen vehicles reported out of that area. It had nothing to do with that. They didn't pick it up till Moncrief.
Didn't have anything to do with the other shooting.
That's all part of the investigation this time.
Okay.
So.
And are you guys still looking for any of those individuals? Like all of them have been?
So there was some that were not located, but I think they have since broken it down. So I don't think anybody's still looking for them at this point.
The commercial business, anybody inside of there? I mean, I know the car did not go inside. But
Not that I'm aware of.
Gotcha. And it seems like it generally is okay, like the structure is still standing.
It's still there. I don't, that'd be a guess. I don't know.
And also the ones that was inside the vehicle, are all of them fairly young, same age range?
I don't know what their age were. The 2 that stayed at the scene were female. I don't know how old they were. The other one I think was a teenager as well.
And it was female and males inside the vehicle?
Correct, yes.
Did he ultimately, I know he was motioning into his pockets, did he ultimately have a gun on him?
So nothing located at this time. That's still part of what they're looking at. They're still doing article searches and things in the area.
But he was the suspect was running away, or?
That's what we understand, yeah.